Hi everybody, my name is Martin Hill. I just happened today to be in a park in Islington, which is Ed Miliband country. So I thought I'd ask Ed a few questions while I'm here. So Ed, nice to see you. While you're here, I just want to say, who do you think as Labour leader and the Labour Party as a whole, who do you think they represent these days? You know, I think that's an important question, Martin. I think it's really important because, you know, I think you've hit something, you know, on the head there. And I would say, I think we still represent the workers of this country. You know, the hard-working people, you know, working class people in industrial cities, but anyone who works hard. Are you talking about people sort of on the average wage, Ed, and people in below the average wage, and people that are really scraping a living? Yes, Martin, those kind of people, they're our supporters. They're our voters, and we, you know, I really care for those people. I care. Believe me, Martin, I care. You really care? You care for the workers of this country, the working class people in this country? So why, between 2000 and 2010, did the Labour government allow 4 or 5 million people to come in and take the jobs of the workers that you care for? Not only did they take the jobs, even if they didn't lose their jobs, wages were suppressed. We now have wage stagnation. NHS was even more stretched. You have to wait longer to see a GP. Kids have trouble getting into schools. The housing market, the council house market is absolutely swamped. Council houses have finished being built. So how the hell can you take care of your workers when you've seen 4 or 5 million people coming into the country? And then you've also watched David Cameron for 5 years do exactly the same thing, and you would have thought you would have learned. But no, after 15 years of the same trend going on, now, if you get into government, you're going to carry on and do exactly the same thing and have an open door policy and let as many people in as possible and carry on the game. Who do you actually look after? The workers of this country or the workers of the EU? Because it seems the workers of the EU are getting a better deal. If you're a worker in this country in the last 15 years, you've seen your wages stagnate, you've either lost your job or had real pressure on your job. If you're a worker from the EU, your wage might have gone up 5, 10 times from the country you've come from. Let me get this right. Nobody is blaming anybody for coming into this country, and UKIP are not against anyone, any immigrant coming to this country. It is not the fault of any immigrant. If I was Bulgarian and could earn £1,500 instead of €200 in my own country, I would come straight away. The problem is not the people, it's the policy. But I think you, Ed Miliband, not only have you not looked after the people, the working people of this country, you've actually looked after more the working people from Bulgaria, from Poland, from Latvia, from Lithuania. They're having great times. The working people of this country are struggling, and still you want to do nothing.